guys. I want to tell you something, stuff I know, that Julius Caesar was born and assassinated in 44 A.D. The Colosseum was built in 79 A.D. Constantine II started Christianity in 336 A.D. As you know, the Declaration of Independence was signed July 4, 1776. We've been a country 244 years. As you know, the movie Pretty Woman was in the movie theater, opened in the movie theater March 23rd, 1990, Terminator 1991, Titanic 1997. The two designers who designed the Titanic was Tom Ismay and Bruce Ismay and Tom, I forgot his name, Tom something. Tom Andrews built the Titanic. Tom Andrews and Bruce Ismay of the White Star Line helped build the Titanic. The last survivor of the Titanic died over 10 years ago. Back to the Future was made in 1985. The first Star Wars was made May 25th, 1977. Empire Strikes Back, May 25th, 1980. May 25th, 1983, Return of the Jedi. Star Wars, The Phantom of the Menace was made May 19, 1999. Attack of the Clones, May 22nd, 25th, 2002. 2005, May 19th, 2005. Segregation began in the 50s, 60s, 70s. President George Washington was born February 22nd, 1732. Became president 1789. Left the White House in 1797. Died in 1799. President Abraham Lincoln was born February 12th, 1809. And became president in 1861 and got assassinated by John Wilkes Booth in 1864. The light bulb was invented in 1879 by Thomas Edison. The TV was invented in the late 50s. The Wright brothers was the first airplane to fly over 100 yards, 1903. Charles Lindbergh was in the late 20s. Amelia Earhart disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle, 1928-27. The first Ford Model T car was invented in 1905, 1906. The first black and white TV was in the 1950s, 1956, 1955. Color didn't come until the late 50s. Charlie Chaplin was the first silent movie back in the 1900s. Then there was the Three Stooges, Curly, Larry, and Moe in the 40s and 50s. Then you had the Monsters in the 40s and 50s. The Addams Family, all black and white. Elvis was born January 5th, 1935, Memphis, Tennessee. He moved to Graceland in the 50s after Hound Dog and Jailhouse Rock in 56. Died August 16, 1977. Let me tell you, the world was discovered in 1492 by Christopher Columbus, 1493 through exploration. Everybody thought the world was flat, but didn't believe it. It was round. Pocahontas, John Smith and Pocahontas was 1609. World War I was 1914 to 1918. America got it in 1917 to 1919. World War II was 1939 for Europe. America didn't get it on until Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941. Ended Japan in 1945 from the big Nagasaki, Hiroshima, And Okinawa ended the war in 45. Korea was in 51 to 53. Vietnam 64 to 75. Desert Storm 1991 only lasted 6 months. President Bush was president from 1989 to 1992. President Bill Clinton was president 2003 to 2001. The World Trade Center happened September 11, 2001. And we were in the Iraqi war from 2001 to 2015. President Obama was president from 2009 to 2016. Now we have Trump 16 to 20. Hope he gets another term. The only president with 3 terms was Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1933 to 1945. Constantine I was emperor from 313 to 324 AD. Nero was from 54 AD to 68 AD. What else? Proteus was emperor from 276 AD to 282 AD. Gallienus was 253 to 268 AD. The Lusitania Titanic twin sister sank by a torpedo in Germany in 1915, killed over 1,200 people. Britannica sank in the Mediterranean in Italy in 1916 by a mine. Titanic sank April 15, 1912 at 2:20 a.m. And Halifax, Newfoundland hit an iceberg at 11:40, 1912. The first James Bond movie was made in 1961-62, Goldfinger, with Sean Connery. Kindergartner Cop was made in 1990-1991. Twins was made in 80-87. Scarface was made in 1983. Goodfellas was made in 1990. Casino 1995. Heat 1995. Woo! Gettysburg War was 1864 and 1865. The Wild West began in 1866 all the way up to 1910 with Billy the Sundance Kid ended it. All right, full of history. The history buff is off. Peace.